Never takes us long to get onto a song from America. This one is written in the style of shape note singing. It's a modern composition in the shape note or sacred harp idiom by a man called Brendan Taff, who gets around a lot. So been to Glasgow several times from Vermont, where he's based, to do workshops with us, and he writes these excellent compositions in this American folky style. And it's the setting of a song, like most of these songs are. To the hills I will lift mine eyes.
To the hills I will lift mine eyes.
Thank you very much. So this is an interesting thing. It's probably struck you, as it has me, how few songs in the Manx language, or indeed about the Isle of Man, one ever really hears. A very sad thing, that. Small island, but nice tunes, and an excellent sea god. What? I don't know whether they're laughing with me or at me, to be honest. They have a very fine sea god on the Isle of Man. He's called Manana, and he lives on top of a hill, which is called Barul. And there's a song about him, mashed up at the end with a different Manx song that will come in what we call the Tutti Frutti version at the end. But it starts off vanilla, builds up rum and raisin Tutti Frutti, and it's in Manx. And I think it's on our CD, actually. It is, isn't it? Yes. I've heard excellent reports. Yes. Well, to buy one of these things, let me think. Ah, yeah, I've got it. There's a table at the back that has them on. I saw it earlier. So you could just go there, buy one, and then you'd have one. You know, and Christmas is coming. You know, the nights are fair drawing in. Well, they will be in a couple of days. And you know, you've got to think of these things. And I realised with a shock today there are actually 158 shopping days till Christmas. So don't leave it till the last minute. That's all I'm saying. Take you now to Corsica, home of good music, and some music that was nearly done away with in the 1960s for religious reasons because of Vatican II. This is an example of Corsican liturgical chant, because I can see that kind of crowd. I can tell just by looking that you'd like that kind of thing, and if you don't, too bad. And it's the setting of the Latin hymn of St. Thomas Aquinas, Tantum Ergo, and we sing it in 4 parts with maximum aggression.
We're known for our aggression, yeah.
So every good choir has a quartermaster, and this man here is our quartermaster. We call him that because he supplies materials like tea and coffee and photocopies and stuff. So it seems appropriate that he's here to sing this military-sounding song with pacifistic words. It's interesting. It sounds like a march, and indeed the words were fitted to it in the trenches in the First World War in 1915, I think. It started life as a strikers' song about how a regiment called in to put down a grape picker strike refused to open fire on the strikers, and in the trenches it became a general down with war song. Are you all in position? Yes, you are. So we'll start off. It's called Plus de combat, no more fighting.
Yeah, he gives the note. Thank you very much. Mais voilà qu'on nous parlait de guerre. Sous les jours venus du gentleman, la voilà gagner nos frontières et risquer la misère et la faim. Il a tout selon les sorts des astres, à risquer ta peau ou tuer ton prochain. Dans ton foyer, pour combattre les races voisines, va falloir quitter ton atelier. Iras-tu selon les sorts des astres, risquer ta peau ou tuer ton prochain?
Yeah, so I need to check my piece of paper for this and talk even more at length than normal while they get rejigged behind me. This is a Tanzanian song. It's a traditional higher melody of the higher people, not one that's higher than the different melody. Wish I hadn't said that. It's a traditional song, and it had religious words fitted to it in the 1960s by this Tanzanian guy in Swahili. And then, only a few years later, it had clearly become quite a hit. And it had German words put to it, because of course the Germans were the previous colonial masters of Tanzania, or Tanganyika, as I believe it was called at one time. And so we are going to sing it for the cosmopolitanness. We're going to sing it in Swahili, and then we're going to sing it in German, and then we're going to sing it in Swahili. And at that point we'll have run out of languages and we'll stop singing. So there's been talk of this Commonwealth thing going on. I believe there's a sporting event planned to commemorate it in some way. I don't know. I don't do sports. I just said I was ill, hadn't brought my kit. And so, look at this. Look at this. We are going to... That must mean it's the song from Samoa. No offence to any Samoans who happen to be here. Thank you very much. We're now going to sing a song from Samoa. It's a hymn from the Congregationalist Church of Samoa. I'm not sure whether to keep this on now or to... yeah, let's keep it on, because it's another hot country. What the heck? Another hot country. God, what kind of attitude is that? The whole British Empire is another hot country. Never mind. Part of that is now part of the Commonwealth, since we're talking about that, is Jamaica. The island of Jamaica, and that's where this song comes from. I know certain people know already what the song is going to be. I believe it to be what in African culture they call a song of derision. Sometimes in village culture you have to be very respectful of everyone, there's all sorts of hierarchies, but in song you can tell truths and satire and undermine people in a way that you can't in speech. I think that's from this tradition. Anyone else like one? There's plenty more here. And it's called Fan Me Soldier Man, and I was very pleased a few years ago when I found this in a book of Jamaican folk songs collected in the 1940s. Delighted to find it, and I couldn't find any other reference to it. I thought, this is brilliant. Such a good song. No one has done anything, no one has sung it or recorded it. But I was wrong about that. A few years later, it emerged that it had been recorded by an obscure folk group in the 60s. I think they were called the Spinners. So the recording does exist, and some people do know this song. And I think because of that, we should invite you to join in with this. Why not? So it goes something like this. Hold on. Let's have the tune. Everyone sing the tune. This is the tune. It goes...
Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh,
so that is Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Galia character gun. Character, good name, but you have to say character, or it won't work. Let's hear it again.
Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, Galia character gun.
Lovely. There's also a lovely bass part. Just going to go like this, try this, that. You have to sing it as well. So, everyone together, here we go, and...
Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone.
That's it. Bass part, let's hear the bass part.
Fan me, soldier, fan me, fan me, soldier, fan me, fan me, soldier, gallant character.
That's what a real man sounds like. Never mind. Let's sing that. And there's another part as well, which you go. And there's a surprise ending.
Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone. Where do you sit a shoal up, where do you sit a shoal up, where do you sit a shoal up, gallant character gone. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone. Where do you sit a lace up, stays up? Where do you sit a lace up, stays up? Where do you sit a lace up, stays up? Gallant character gone. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone. Sing a coolie man, bango. Sing a coolie man, bango. Sing a coolie man, bango, bango, gallant character gone. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Fan me, soldier man, fan me. Oh, gallant character gone.
What an excellent audience. That was in fact a flash mob. With those who are not involved, please stay in your seats while the rest... No. So yes, very, very soon now we have the most exciting point of probably the entire evening, which is a little thing we call the interval. It has so many good things about it, I don't know where to start. It's got things you can drink, like some, drinks, which will be over there on the drinks table. And there's a tombola. We keep that on the tombola stand. That's just a little bit further towards the door. Many exciting prizes are to be won. There are also some badges. You can have a Voicebeat badge. Who's got a Voicebeat badge? No, it hasn't sold well. What can I say? And there are also, yes, some CDs. You could buy some CDs. That would be good. You could buy them from the CD table, which is over there. And if you want to stay in touch with our activities, that's also a place where you can put your email address and name on a piece of paper, and we will convert this into the magic of electronics using a computer and send you the occasional email about what we're up to. For example, since I'm on the subject, the 2nd of August, we are singing at the newly restored Kelvin Bandstand, which will be very exciting, in Kelvin Grove Park at 2 p.m. And then, spookily, at 2 p.m. again, on the 17th of August, I believe it to be, we are singing in Mugdock Park on their bandstand. It's a mini tour of bandstands, if you will. Everyone's got to specialise, that's our niche, and we're sticking to it. We will be rehearsing across the summer. We'll have 4 rehearsals in July. So if you wanted to come along and try singing this kind of stuff with us, you'd be very welcome to do that. Just talk to one of us at the end or look at voicebeat.org and you'll see all the details. One more song and then the lovely interval I've been building up so much. This one is from Cameroon. Andy was introduced to us. Where is he? Hi, Guy! Hooray! Our very own tame Cameroonian voice beater. Much loved and greatly honoured.
Be
recently, and it's as simple as that. It just does that a lot. So if you'd like to join in with us, that would be fun. And then we will have a second verse, if you're very good. But the words so far are toolie, 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 toolie.
Toolie, 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 toolie.
Right, it's great to have such a good audience, as I say, and the fact that you're still here and you haven't melted in the heat or run away to step under a cool shower is very much appreciated. We also have here a long-time supporter who comes to all our gigs, and it's nice to see faces coming back like that. So I wonder if you'd actually care to join us now in another song. Her name is Marie McClare, and apparently she's celebrating a significant anniversary, that's what I'm going to say, at some point during this week. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Good, so we're going to sing you something perhaps slightly unexpected now. This is an American song written by a man called William Billings in the year 1770. And it's been taken up in later collections as a hymn and given religious words, but he originally wrote it as, I think it could be called fiercely patriotic anthem for New England. Indeed, it did serve unofficially as the American national anthem for some time before they had the present one. And it's very much of its time. It conveys what you might call the insane confidence that those early colonists had. Billings wrote quite a lot about the process of composition, and his style was just, well, no one else here knows any better than I do. He was a tanner, by the way, to trade, and he would just write a tune he liked, and then another tune to go along with it that didn't clash too badly. And he was proud of the fact he didn't know how to write or compose, because it produced this wonderfully fresh original music. And he also occasionally wrote lyrics for his own songs, and this is basically triumphal lyric about how, in his story, the New Englanders sent the Brits packing. He lists English generals as the baddies, and how they all run away, and their generals flee before our youth, veterans before beardless boys. It's not actually historically true, but we don't want to take it away from him. It's just the pugnacity of it that is rather amusing and very much of its time. So we'll sing you that one now. That's Did I mention that that song came from Boston? That's in Massachusetts. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Oh, all right. We're now going back into... it's probably delay, isn't it? We're going back into flowery mode now for a song from the Maori people. I'm a flowery Maori. We're going to sing a song from Malaysia now. Look, we've really done our homework here. More Commonwealth countries than you can shake a stick at. It's taken a lot of thought, this, I can promise you. And this song is, I think it's a children's song, but certainly in my massive survey of 2 Singaporean friends, both of them know it, and they know it from school with slightly different words. And it's about a lamb, or is it a baby goat? Opinions vary. We're going to say it's a goat, I think. We've decided it's a goat, but it's some small furry object that tastes nice, and I expect. And it wanders about on the hillsides, but it's actually more of a metaphor for the beloved, which isn't actually such a nice tasting thing. And the words go, where is my baby goat? No, where's your baby goat? Where's my baby goat? I think it starts. I was going to write this down and I've forgotten. And the one that wanders upon the mountains, and then it continues, where is my beloved? She who is as fair as a peeled egg. And apparently in Malaysia, this is the nicest thing you can say about a girl. You know, if you right, darling, you're really nice looking, my friend fancies you. He says you're as fair as a peeled egg. So I don't know if this works, but it's got to be worth a try. Right, so we seem to be firmly established in the Southern Hemisphere at the moment, so this is good, because it's actually surprisingly hard to find songs suitable for harmony singing from the continent of Asia. It's just not so much a thing there as in Europe or Africa. And, we have for you now something really quite unusual in a group like this, which is a song from India. And there's pretty much no harmony in this at all, but there's a lot of rhythm. Or there should be. And it's from the Martoma people, who are Syriac Orthodox Christians, who claim to trace their ancestry back to when St. Thomas himself landed in India, in Kerala, sometime, so they claim, around the 1st century AD. So it's an ancient thing. And they have, this is essentially a Christmas song. And it's in Malayalam, and I'm trying to think what else to say about it, except that, oh yes, I remember what it was, yes. But I wanted to sing this song for about 18 months, and I couldn't find anyone to translate the lyrics and write them down for me, and I couldn't find anything on the web or anywhere. And luckily I just happened to be singing in a choir next to someone who looked as if he might be from Kerala, or somewhere around southern India. And sure enough he was, he spoke Malayalam, and he was a Martoma person, and so he helped us get the lyrics. He has the brilliant name of Shalom. His name is Shalom Samuel, excellent bloke. He's now back in India, or I would thank him personally. Anyway, we'll now sing the song, if you're ready.
Kaya
Good. Time is running out a bit, and as I say, the nights are drawing in, and we've all got homes to go to, so we won't detain you for too much longer, but we do have another piece that, since you're such a musical bunch, you might care to join in with. 16th century, or possibly even earlier melody, and it comes from a book called Cantus, Songs and Fancies. I don't know if it's in paperback, but it was very big, certainly in the 16th century. It was a great read, and still is. And are we there yet? Yes. It's a Maying song. It's a May morning song about the tradition of going out and gathering the morning dew on May morning, because if you apply it to your face, not your feet, I think. Sorry about it. I'll stop talking very soon because it's not working for me. If you apply it to your face, it makes you beautiful forever or something. At least that's what they told me, but look what happened. And while you're out and about, you might also possibly meet a charming young lady and hook up. Or not, as the case may be. We shall see.
There are children in here.
That's the chorus. You're supposed to continue? Okay. Never mind, I give up. This is the chorus that we've just sung in. You might like to join in with it. The gowans are gay, my joy. The gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep. The first morning of May. They're so insanely bright, these gowans or daisies. They actually keep you awake at night. It hasn't happened to me, but then I shut the curtains. So.
I did pass.
The gowans are gay.
I chanced to meet a bonny lass.
The first morning of May. The gowans are gay, my Joe. The gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep. The first morning of May.
Oh, lady fair, what do you hear?
The gowans are gay.
Gathering dew, what makes you scared?
The first morning of May, the gowans are gay, my Joe, the gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep the first morning of May.
The dew, quoth I, what can that mean?
The gowans are gay.
It is to wash my lady clean.
The first morning of May, the gowans are gay, my Joe, the gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep the first morning of May.
But my errand is not here.
The gowans are gay.
My maiden head on you to wear.
The first morning of May. The gowans are gay, my Joe. The gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep the first morning of May.
Thus left I her and passed my way.
The gowans are gay.
Unto a garden meet to play.
The first morning of May.
Where
The
we
gowans are gay, my Joe. The gowans are gay. They make me wake when I should sleep the first morning of May.
where there were birds singing full sweet.
The gowans are gay.
Unto me comfort was full meet.
The first morning of May. The gowans are gay, my Joe. The gowans are gay.
know that song. It came, as I say, from this obscure 17th century book, and it was arranged by a lady sitting in the third row there. Thank you, Katie Lavinia Cooper, for arranging that song. I was getting so carried away that I'd forgotten that this is our last song of the evening. How could it have come to this? The minutes have flown by, but it is quite a long song. And it's an interesting song because it's an African song, and it sounds very African, but it isn't really, because it's based on an English hymn. An English hymn that went from Britain to South Africa sometime in the 19th century, and was given an African makeover. A few bluesy notes here and there, a call and response treatment, and then different words were put to it during the apartheid struggle. Sometime around the 50s, I think, it was recycled as an anti-apartheid anthem. We're going to intersperse it with the original hymn so you can see the difference. We're going to go back and forth. We are going to do, and I shall say this only once, we are going to sing the African thing twice, and then we're going to sing the English thing, verses 1 and 2, with our special semi-chorus of highly trained operatives. And then we're going to sing the African thing twice. And then we're going to have one last verse of the English hymn, just the one. And then we're going to hum, aren't we? Yes. And then we're going to go wild with the last verse. And it's all going to be led by Maggie McTurnan, standing... She's the one in the flowery dress. So all this international stuff, we had a little trip back to Scotland at the end there, didn't we? Just before we went into Senzen, you know, we had the Gowans Gay, a lovely Scottish chorus song. Perhaps you'd like another lovely Scottish chorus song. If you really like Scottish chorus songs, I know just the place for you. It's on the 5th of July, which is when you will find a workshop session led by Mick West and a little group called Muldoon's Picnic. There's a few of us here tonight dotted around. It's a small a cappella group, and we've worked with Mick West, one of Scotland's most distinguished folk singers, for a couple of years now on this project called A Scots Chorus. And there's even a CD, I mentioned it in passing, at the back. And we'll teach some of these Scots Chorus songs at that event. And then in the evening, Muldoon's Picnic will put on a concert which will feature a spot from Mick and indeed from the people that came to the workshop. So I hope you'll come along to that, because it could be a lot of fun. And this is one of the songs that we will be doing on that occasion. It's called In Friendship's Name, and it's led by Mr. David A. Stevenson and Fiona Proctor. And if they would like to distinguish themselves from the mass, that would be lovely.
Oh, say happy and say free, though the northern winds blow freezing, friendship warms both you and me. Happy we be all together, until we've been here all. Time shall see us all get lighter, and we rise and go.
See the miser at his treasure, gloating way a greedy. Who can fill his woes with pleasure, as around us here we see? Happy we've been all together, until we've been here all. Time shall see us all get brighter, and we rise together.
Can the peer in silk and ermine, cause conscience half his head, his clothes are edged and spun with vermin, though he sits upon a throne. Happy we've been all together, until we've been here all. Time shall see us all get brighter, and we rise together.
Friendship makes us all more happy. Friendship gives us all delight. Friendship consecrates the drappy.